Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome indoors. It is officially the beginning of the winter sports season here on WVRC. I'm Andrew Miller, ready to bring you guys the Roane County Basketball Meet the Squad night. Looking forward to introducing all of the teams from all the county schools here tonight, and then we're going to get some cool things happening as well. We're going to have some interviews with some coaches and some players throughout the afternoon. Appreciate you guys joining us if you could not make it out for this special event. Taking a look at the schedule of events here tonight. So we're going to get started in about 4 minutes. They're going to do a welcome and an introduction, and then our public address announcer, Rodney Cox, is going to go through all of the schools. They're going to introduce all the players from the schools. It will start with Gary Middle School boys, followed by Walton Middle School boys, and then the Spencer Middle School boys. They're going to get a photo with all of those teams together, and then they'll introduce the Walton Middle School girls team, followed by the Spencer Middle School girls team. They'll get a photo together with all the Lady Raiders. Then they will introduce the Roane County High School Raider boys team. Following that, it'll be the Roane County High School Lady Raider basketball team. They'll get a picture with all the players and the coaches. That will be the first half hour of events, and we'll have our PA address announcer, Rodney Cox, mic'd up so you can hear all the names of all the players this season in all the county teams. Then they'll do a warm-up. Roane County's boys and girls team will have a little warm-up, and they'll do a hot shot contest, and they're going to pit a few different players against each other. They're going to get Anatoly and Will Odell versus Josie Proctor and Philip Strickland. And then Ella Keene and Zeke Taylor will take on Amelia Pope and Dalton Wilson. And the winners of that hot shot contest will play each other. Then there's going to be a regular shooting competition for the girls and boys, and that will include all the rest of the players. And then at 7:05-ish, it'll be Roane County's Lady Raiders. They're going to go ahead and scrimmage the freshman boys team. That'll be two 10-minute clock running quarters. And then at 7:35-ish, the Raider boys team will have their inter-squad scrimmage as well. We're going to have a chance, hopefully, to talk with some of the coaches of all of the schools. Plus, we're going to get a chance to talk with some of the players at the high school level from Roane County's boys and girls teams. So hang tight with us, folks. We're going to go live as soon as we are ready to get things going. We'll plug Rodney Cox in, and we'll get started here on the 2025-26 Roane County Basketball Meet the Squad night. Talking with Rodney Cox, PA announcer, said that the Walton boys team is not here, so we will not have the Walton boys team announced. But I think we're getting ready to get started, so hang tight, folks. We'll be ready to go with our Meet the Squad night in just a sec.
Welcome to tonight's Roane County Basketball Meet the Squad night. We're going to start with the men's team from Gary Middle School. Starting off with number 20, Garrett Calger. Number 22, Gunnar Hogue. Number 32, Chris Bauer. Number 25, Ian Hall. Number 33, Corey Osborne. Number 10, Walker Strickland. Number 4, Jace Miller. And number 13, Gavin Keene. The coaches for the Gary Panthers this year are head coach Jackie Strickland and assistant coach Kenny Osborne. Wow, pretty boys. And now for your Spencer Yellow Jacket boys team this year, starting with Brogan Burdett. Remy Smelko. Colt Jett. Matthew Webb. Brock Leach. Nevin Marks. Eli Simmons. Caden Penna. Connor King. Connor Bennett. Mason Clay. Donovan Kuhn. Jackson Hildreth. Max Williams.
Jake Greathouse.
And Jake Greathouse. Coaches this year for the Yellow Jackets are Eric Lowe and Ernie Smelko. A big round of applause for your Raiders and your future Raiders. Ready? And now for your middle school girls teams this year, starting with the Walton Tigers. Number 1, McKinley Patton. Number 2, Avery Schaefer. Number 3, Cora Raines. Number 12, Emma Mace. Number 14, Naomi Raines. Number 30, Leah Smith. Number 32, Savannah Steele. Number 33, Autumn Bell. And number 35, Ava Smith. We also have number 23, Jordan Nichols, who couldn't be with us tonight, and our team manager, Anna Smith. The Tigers this year are coached by head coach Bobby Schaefer, assistant Jimmy Smith, and assistant April Kidd. I can't hear you. Hold on. Let them get a picture real quick. The Jackets basketball team, starting with Malaya Ash. Kaylee Mounts. Gabby Carey. Miley Pinson. Brooklyn Miller. Sophia Williard. Bristol Sampson. Keely Conley. Kelly Runyon. Araya Schreckengast. Aria, excuse me. Maddie Webb. Brooklyn Coe. Gemma Jackson. Trinity Nichols. And Andrea Smith. Coaches for the Lady Jackets this year, head coach Matt Ash and assistant BJ Schreckengast. Gary girls. Tell my kid to tuck it. Again, another round of applause for your Lady Raiders and your future Lady Raiders. And now for your Raiders men's team this year. Starting with Will Odell. Cooper Greathouse. Dalton Wilson. Zeke Taylor. Phil Strickland. Brennan Carpenter. Logan Wilson. Wade Rhodes. Logan Beebe. Peyton Schaefer. Levi Nichols. Brock Williams. Gage McCown. Eli Corcoran. Hayden Queen. Bentley Clay. Jared Taylor. Weston Starcher. And the coaches for the Raiders men this year are head coach Braden Miller and assistant coach Fred Hammett.
Channel 4. It starts with your work ethic. It starts with you believing in each other, caring about each other. We look around and you don't let each other down. Everybody picks it up just a little bit more. It always comes down to who's more physical. That's what it's about. It's what it's always been about. And we got to be at our very best today. We have the talent here. There's no excuses. We are ready. This is going to be so special. It is going to be special. And you can mark it down. You know, I never said anything that I don't believe to be the truth. And I'm telling you right now, we are going to be special. We are ready to be champions. That's what this day is going to be about.
And now for your 25-26 Lady Raider basketball team, starting with the freshman, number 14, guard Avery Helbig. Sophomore guards, number 5, Amelia Pope, and number 11, Kylie Clarkson. And now for your junior class, starting with number 23, a forward, Riley Rose.
Walk it like I'm talking. Walk it like I'm talking. You walk it like I'm talking. 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 Hey, walk it like I'm talking. 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 Walk it like I'm talking.
Number 3, a shooting guard, Josie Proctor. Number 13, a forward, Joplin Harlan.
Screwed up. Screwed up. Screwed up.
Number 2, a guard forward combo, Josie Cox. Number 21, a junior forward, also a captain for this year's team, Ella Keene. And now for your seniors, number 12, a point guard, also a captain for this year's team, Anna Tolley. The manager for this year's team in her 3rd year, Gabby Engel. The coaches for this year's team, starting with assistant coach Shauna Martin. Assistant coach Laura Matheny. Third year. And the head coach for the Lady Raiders in her 3rd year here at Roane County High School, Coach Shandy White. Again, we'd like to invite you out to support these kids this winter. They'll be playing on basically every night of the week. You can usually find a game somewhere in the county. Come out and support these middle school and high school teams. We're going to have a 10-minute warm-up for the Lady Raiders and the Raiders. And just sit tight, and we'll have some more exciting things for you in about 10 minutes.
So there you have it. There are the teams for the upcoming 2025-26 basketball season for all county schools, boys and girls, and the high schools. Thank you very much, Rodney. Great job as always, Rodney Cox, allowing me to get him set up. We are going to get right into it here in just a second while the warm-ups are taking place. We've got coaches coming up. Yep, we're already ready to go here. Just grab a headset there. I just got to get a little bit of a check here. If you can, give me a mic check, guys.
Hey.
Pull her on down there, a little closer. Here, let me help you out there, bub. Don't worry, I've done this so many times. It's habit for me. There you go, bub. Okay, very happy to be joined up here at our little vantage point by Gary Middle School head coach Jackie Strickland. Of course, we see Kitty Osborne behind him and Walker Strickland, 8th grader. Well, Jackie, another year for you guys, and this one is a little more special, obviously. When it comes to entering this season for your kids and for your school, what is the number one goal here this year with these kids, knowing what's on the horizon?
Well, we just want to really compete this year, and we'd like to have a winning season, but, you know, we did lose a lot of kids this year. A lot of kids that we was bringing up that we thought was going to be returner players. They either transferred or went to homeschool and stuff. So we do have about 7 kids that's returners. No 8th graders last year, of course. This year we have probably 7 8th graders, I think. We have a lot of new players. Just trying to get them guys to learn the basketball game. It's a challenge, but we're getting there.
What kind of style are you guys looking to try to play with the new players that you have? Is it going to be up and down, run and gun? Is it going to be half-court offense and defense? What do you foresee happening at least?
Well, we do have some taller kids, and they're getting the hang of it pretty fast. So we're going to do a little bit of pressing. We're going to do a little bit of half-court. We're just going to mix it up, see what we can come up with.
So I see you're joined here by one of your few 8th graders left.
Yes.
This is Walker Strickland. Walker, I would be remiss if I did not ask you about the final game of the football season, buddy. I know we're into winter sports, but my goodness, the pass to win it, what was that all about?
I don't know.
Was it exciting? Was it anticipated? Was it Joe Kuhn who was the intended target?
Yeah.
We were wondering if it was actually Joe that you were throwing it to or not. That was so cool. That was a great way to finish off that season. What is it like for you to transfer from playing with the kids at Spencer Middle School for football to now going to be playing against them a little bit for Gary this year in basketball?
It's definitely going to be a little bit different, but I think it's going to make me want to try harder and actually want to beat them.
You got one more chance to beat them before you head up to the high school. Well, obviously Walker is going to be a very important part of both your offense and defense. Is he going to be your point guard this year, Jackie? I know that he's pretty good with the ball.
Yeah, we got a couple point guards. He'll be one of them, but we got another kid that he'll be handling the ball too. So we're gonna mix it up a little bit. So,
what is the first game? Do you guys have that on your schedule yet? What the first game of the year is?
Yeah, but it's we might have to change it right off the bat, so we don't really know yet. So a little bit of conflict with the course, so we're going to try to get it rescheduled. So it's kind of up in the air right now.
Well, Jackie, you've been put in a very interesting position, obviously, as a head coach in this final year for Gary. But I hope you all soak it in, teach these young men, and get them ready for when they get up here to Roane County High School.
That's what we're looking forward to.
Fantastic. Thank you all very much. Walker, thank you. Keep that arm loose, buddy. Keep that arm loose.
All right, thanks a lot.
That is Jackie Strickland, Kenny Osborne, and Walker Strickland, representatives from Gary Middle School. Looking forward to their season getting going. Coming up next, we will have, I do believe, Eric Lowe coming up here in just a little bit for Spencer Middle School. That'll be about 6:55. So what we're going to do is we're going to head it back down to the warm-ups here, show some of the Lady Raider warm-ups, and then we'll spin it over to the boys' side, and we'll get set for some of the skills competition here in just a bit.
Matches up one lady raider and one male raider against another lady raider and another male raider. First match is going to be Anna and Will versus Josie Cox and Phil.
So our first competition is our hot shot competition. And I have been given no clarification as to what this is. It says, I believe, in 1 minute, as many shots as you can make. So I'll try to get a little bit of both here. Start down on one end with Anatoly and Will Odell. On the opposite side is Phil Strickland and Josie Cox. Now would have been a perfect time for me to bring my extra camera and go split screen. I did not think of that. My apologies. I was not aware. Right off the bats, Anatoly hits one. Will Odell gets one on this end. So it's kind of the sharpshooters from outside. Phil Strickland, Josie Cox inside cleaning things up. Strickland hot already. Short on that one. Anatoly just hit one. And another. So it's just as many shots as you can make. "20 seconds left here in this first one. Tolley hitting threes. 10 seconds left. Strickland puts another one in. Cox as well. Strickland at the buzzer. Short on that one. Tolley, one final opportunity.
And the winners of the first round are Anna and Will.
So Anatoly, Will Odell winning that first round.
Next up we have Ella and Zeke versus Amelia and Dalton.
So Ella Keene and Zeke Taylor on one end, Dalton Wilson and Amelia Pope on the other. It appears as if Zeke will be shooting the threes on the left side, and Amelia will be shooting the threes on the right side. Dalton will be cleaning up on this side inside, and Keene on the other way.
Are we ready? Go.
We'll take the first 30 seconds on this side. I'll spin it around on the next 30 seconds. Pope already hitting the first three. Wilson having to go chase that one down. Pope hits another one. Zeke Taylor hit one on the other end. Pope hitting another one. Well, I'm sure we saw the last time Pope got hot, hit for 10 points in about 32 seconds last year. That was a video that got shared previous to the start of the season. Let's sit it down now to Zeke Taylor and Ella Keene. Keene having to chase one down. Pope hitting another three, by the way, on that side. Taylor hits one. 7 seconds remaining. Taylor hits another one. And that is the end of this one.
And the winners for that round are Ella and Zeke.
Ella Keene, Zeke Taylor, the winners of that second round. So now it will be Tolley and Odell versus Keene and Taylor. So we'll start down on this side with Keene and Taylor.
We'll have Anna and Will versus Zeke
Coming up after this, the shooting competition, all 5 spots around the court. Bunch of boys and girls all involved in it. So the first 30 seconds will be on this side. Zeke Taylor hits one to begin. Taylor with another. Taylor hot right now. Taylor hits another. We'll swing it down to this side. Tolley and Odell. Tolley just needed a camera on her. Taylor still hitting threes on the opposite side. 15 seconds left in this hot shot competition. Tolley with another. Odell finishes it up. Taylor hits one on his side. Tolley hits another. And what do we have?
And the winners for the hot shot contest are Zeke and Ella.
So Zeke Taylor, Ella Keene, winners of the hot shot competition. Congratulations to those two. Coming up next is the shooting competition. Now this is going to have multiple shooters in this. So for the girls, the Riley Rhodes, Joplin Harlan, Josie Proctor, Avery Hilbig, and Kylie Clarkson. For the boys' side, Brennan Carpenter, Logan Beebe, Logan Wilson, Cooper Greathouse, and Wade Rhodes. So I'm wondering if this is just one person on each team from each place, or if they all get 5 shots. Following the shooting competition, we get set for the scrimmage portion. Say the first team to 25 wins. Start down on the boys' side here.
Ready? Go.
So the first one to 25, the boys are already at 15. Let's see how the girls are doing. They're at 3 right now. Okay, so you get a point for each make. Now I see, you get a point for each make. Girls trailing 8-7, now 9-7, now 10-7. Boys leading 13-10 right now. Girls behind a bit, looking for a comeback. Trailing 14-10 at the moment. There's one from Harlan. Boys have hit a lull. I just say it, and then they hit one. Harlan hits another. Boys leading 17-12. Girls struggling a bit. Boys all the way to the fourth shooting area. (18-13) is your score. Make it 19-13, 19-14, 19-15. The girls trying to make a comeback here. Rhodes hits, though, another one. 20-16 your score, 20-17. (21-17), 21-18. Harlan hits another one. Cooper Greathouse hits one, 22-18. 23-18. Going to sit it over to the boys, or are they going to close it out here? 24-18. And Brennan Carpenter right at the end. Of course, they said the foot's on the line. Boys still trying. Girls getting over to that fifth shooting spot. Trailing 24-20. The pressure mounting on the boys. Another for the girls. Josie Proctor hits one. Boys struggling right now. See if I turn away if they'll hit one. Girls trailing 24-21. Boys can't get that final shot. 24-22. 24-23. Girls down by one, and it is Mr. Wilson finishing it off. Girls made a massive comeback right at the end. 25-23, though. It is the boys' side on the shooting competition. So coming up next, here in just a few minutes, we're going to have the Lady Raiders versus the Roane County Boys freshman team. While we've got a minute, I'm going to mic up and I'm going to crank up our next coach. Give me a real quick check. Okay, I got to get the right one there real quick. Now give me a check.
Check.
All right. So you're going to hear this guy he's been feeling a little under the weather, but I do appreciate him tuning in here and joining us. Eric Lowe, head basketball coach once again this year for the Spencer Middle School boys. One thing, Coach, I did realize is when they were introducing your guys, you have got a lot of basketball players on your team this year.
We had about 15 come out this year. One joined late, but yeah. A lot of eighth graders again. I think we have 9 eighth graders. So,
what is it about that you've had very, very high levels, high numbers of eighth graders, just consistency in getting guys out from 5th, 6th, 7th, all the way up to 8th grade? Because you seem to have big 8th grade classes each year.
yes, I think every year I've coached, I've had at least 8 or more eighth graders. I think it just shows that they really like basketball and they really want to keep coming out and playing and then getting their friends to stick with it as well.
Well, obviously, with what has happened in Roane County schools, this is going to be a very interesting and very important year, I think, for all the county schools to have teams. And so you got a full schedule going, but you're also going to have the final games with Spencer and Walton and Spencer and Gary. Have you thought about that at all? As a young man who comes from the Walton area, have you thought about what it means to play against these kids one more time and try to make it a fun and spirited competition?
Yeah, and I think the kids think about it even more than I do because, some of them play football together or a couple even came to play baseball. So they all know each other decently well, so I think they think about it more than I do. But, yes, it's going to be a lot of fun to get out and play those teams one more time. And
Well, let's talk about what your goals are for this year. Obviously, your goals are CWVAC based a good bit.
Yes.
You're always talking about and wanting to get your teams into that Final Four area. Is that still what you guys are looking for this year?
Yes, I think that's our goal. Last year we came up a little short, just lost the last game to get there because we had probably 4 or 5 kids with the flu going to that last playoff game. But
what a bad time to have a bad time, right?
yeah, so I think we could have made it last year if we were all healthy, and that's our goal again this year.
So what is the style this year, Coach, both offensively and defensively? What are you looking for from your kids?
Defensively, I think we're going to mix it up more. Usually I play a lot of man-to-man defense, and we'll definitely still be doing that. But I'd also like to mix in a little bit of 1-3-1 zone a lot this year too.
And again, you've got a very important role to play each and every year because you are sending 8th graders up to the high school, number one. And number two, you're trying to continue to work with some of the kids who may be coming up to 6th grade or 7th grade and still need some of that fundamental work. How do you balance that?
Yeah, it is. You'll have kids come in at different levels. Some of them need more fundamental work than others. But nobody's perfect at everything, so it's okay to just slow down and work on those fundamentals with everybody. They're all still middle schoolers, so doing a lot of repetition of those fundamental things goes a long ways.
Well, what do you got coming back? I know that you said you lost a lot to graduation to the high school last year. Who are we going to see a good bit? Like, who are the leaders that we're going to be seeing this year for your Spencer Middle School team? Or do you know yet?
I've got a few guys, nobody with any A-team experience really coming back.
Wow.
So, I think there's 6 or so kids that played last year. But Brogan Burdette, Remy Smelko, Cole Jett, those guys all played a lot of B-team minutes last year, and they all 3 came a long ways this year, and I expect them to make a big impact. Also, Connor Bennett, he's a 7th grader who played a lot last year as a 6th grader. So those guys will all be doing most of the work. Eli Simmons, he's coming over to play with us from the Christian school.
Yeah.
This is his first year playing since Youth League, but he's a very fast learner, and I've been really impressed with him so far.
Well, Coach, conserve your voice. You got some yelling to do this year. Congratulations on being here and being okay at least, and get well and get yourself out there and get ready to coach this Spencer Middle School team.
All right, thank you, Drew.
Head coach Eric Lowe of the Spencer Middle School boys team. Going to continue to be joined by some other coaches coming up next. We've got Bobby Schaefer of the Walton Middle School girls basketball team. Again, it's a running clock situation here. It is the Roane County girls versus the boys freshman team. And at the moment, it is 4-2. I'm trying to pull double and triple duty here. I will not be doing play-by-play today, so bear with me. I'm just trying to run the camera, do interviews, keep score at the same time, if at all possible. So that young man working very well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clip this on you, if you can get it somewhere, and then just give them the 2 headsets. Yeah. Well, very happy to be joined. We've got a little bit of a break in the action here. We're watching, so the varsity girls and the freshman boys team going back and forth. Happy to be joined by assistant girls basketball coach at Spencer Middle School, BJ Schreckengoss, and you brought a couple of players with you as well. We'll talk with them here in just a second. BJ, you've been extremely active in coaching recently.
Volleyball, now basketball. I'm a lunatic apparently, but I'm loving every second of it.
There's no quit in you at all.
If I do, I hurt, so I better keep going.
So you've played some basketball in your career, and so you have the opportunity to impart some wisdom on the youth here. You and Coach Matt Ash are running the show here at the middle school level. What are you expecting, or do you have expectations for these girls this year?
It's definitely a building year. We are rebuilding. We lost over half the team to 8th grade to freshmen this year. We have 4 girls that have never played before, ever. 6 7th graders and 7th graders, I believe.
Wow.
So, and 2 8th graders.
Wow.
We had a scrimmage against Works on Friday, and we know Works a good team. We knew that going in. But these girls surprised both Matt and I. Their grit, they played. They actually have been listening to us, and they showed it on the court. It was. We couldn't have been prouder. Yes, we didn't win, but that was you could raise your head up high the way they played.
You know, getting middle school kids to listen to you is always a difficult thing.
And Coach Matt and I both have daughters on the team, so you can only imagine how that's going.
When they separate mom from coach?
It's hard because I'm coach when I'm on the floor. I'm not your mom no more.
I mentioned this when I talked with Jackie Strickland and Eric Lowe both. I said this is kind of an odd year. It's going to be kind of an emotional year for, of course, Gary and Walden. You came from the Gary area. You're going to play a full slate of schedule, but you're also going to play these other 2 teams, or the ones. Yeah.
We do have 1 Gary girl on our team. So like last year we had Lexi Williams.
Yeah.
This year we have Kaylee Mounts.
Have you mentioned that to anybody, or have you talked with your girls about that? Because again, these day and age, back in the day, Gary for me might as well have been the West Coast, but these kids know each other.
It really was, because we didn't know the Spencer kids or the Walton kids. And then when you go to high school, we're like, oh my God, we played you and we kind of hated you. Like. But now then you had to learn how to play with each other. And it is emotional. And I've told the girls in volleyball, we talked about this year, next year, if you're not going to the high school and you're wanting to play, you're going to have to bring it on day 1, because Walton's got a team, we have a team. And if all the girls that showed up this year and show up next year and all the girls that showed up for Walton, we're going to have to make some serious cuts. Yeah,
it's one of those things where we like the numbers, but it gets very difficult.
We have 19 jerseys.
Yeah.
So we have 19 spots, and I'll take a girl that's putting in effort and trying over a girl that's got talent not trying.
Yeah.
You can't just come in there and lazily play and then expect to have all the playing time. So, but the girls are really surprised, especially the 4 that have never played before. You couldn't tell now that they've never played before. They have been listening. I was super impressed with their defense. Only thing we got to work on is boxing out.
They're listening, which is the number 1 thing. And again, you got to have that when you got teams full of kids who are new to the sport. And so it'll be a quick learning curve that they have to have. You got a couple of ladies with you here. Who do we have with us?
We have Malaya Ash and we have Miley Pinson, one of our 2 8th graders.
Okay.
A 7th grader.
Okay, so
varsity starters over here.
All right. Malaya, we'll start with you. Okay, as the 8th grader, one of 2 8th graders, do you feel any pressure to be the leader of this team, since you are one of the only 2 8th graders?
Well, there's definitely expectations that the coaches have, because I've been on the team for, this is my 3rd year now. So there's definitely expectations and high standards.
But with those expectations, you don't seem to be too worried about it. Just in talking with me, you seem to be quite confident in your abilities. How long have you been playing this sport?
I've been playing since 4th grade, so this is my 4th year playing.
So you do have some time under your belt.
She's multi-talented. She can play every position, even though she may not admit it. She's very versatile, and we can put her where we need her.
So she doesn't want to admit that she can play anywhere because she wants to stick with a couple of positions.
But she's very versatile. She's a go-getter. She got a lovely floor burn the other day.
Nice.
I'm always proud of floor burns. That means you're fighting.
Hey, those are battle scars, right?
Yeah.
Those are battle scars. And you got Miss Pinson beside you, a 7th grader. How long have you been playing the sport?
Since 3rd grade, so 5 years.
So you've been at this for quite a while. These are obviously not two of your new players. These are two players that have done it for quite a while. What kind of positions would you have as a position?
A center.
Okay.
Power forward.
So you're going to be underneath. You're going to be the one that she's yelling box out all the time.
Favorite word, Miley. What's my favorite word?
Box out.
Box out is the favorite phrase that you're going to hear in your dreams and in nightmares for this season. I got to ask you, who's the better shooter of the two?
Oh, well, depends on what position.
It depends on where they're at and how they're shooting. We have a few that can hit from the outside that need to build up their confidence.
Yep.
They're very solid closer in, but we do have new 2 middle school ball. She played league for 4 years, is Bristol Sampson.
Okay.
And our scrimmage against Wirt the other night, she hit 2 beautiful threes.
Nice.
And personally, I think Wirt was a little shocked because they weren't hitting really anything that night except for under the basket. And so she's going to be one of our long-range hitters. She's very great with foul shots and stuff. It actually impressed me the last few days with foul shots, so we need to pull the fouls because that's determining whether you win or lose sometimes.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you, Malaya, with this being your 8th grade year, what are your expectations both individually and for the team coming into this season? What are you wanting to accomplish?
Individually, I still feel like I have room to grow because it's only my 4th season, so I haven't learned everything yet, so there's that. For the team, I think we actually done pretty good, better than what I was expecting during tryouts, because we have like a lot of new team, especially our JV. Our varsity was doing pretty good. I mean, we still are, but there's still room to grow.
The way they played together as a team on Friday, honestly, it really surprised me how well they meshed together, and they never gave up on each other.
Yeah.
So if that game is any concern, we might just bring it to some people this year. We're going to try to bring it, right, girls? All right.
Pinson, how about you? You're coming into your 7th grade season. What are your individual goals, and what do you think the team goals will be this year?
That's a hard question. There's multiple different things that I could get better at, but the one thing that I want to get better at is my shooting.
Okay. And boxing out?
Yeah.
Listen, this girl can jump. I'm trying to get her jumping out. We got her wearing weights sometimes at practice.
Yeah. Well, ladies, we wish you the best of luck this year. We hope that those individual and team goals are things that you guys can attain. BJ, thank you for bringing those two up. Thank you, and we wish you all the best of luck this year.
Thank you for having me.
Wonderful. BJ Schreckengost and Malaya Ash Miley Pinson, right? I got that right. I don't mess.
Kids.
Oh, coach's kids. There we go.
Well, mine's somewhere playing ball.
Oh, we're having a good time with it. Oh, I forgot to keep the camera moving. Nobody scored. Don't worry. It's still 16-11. Lady Raiders are leading the freshman group right now. We've still got a lot of people to talk with here as we go through. Coming up next, we're going to get a couple of the players coming up here in just a minute. We've got Will Odell, Dalton Wilson, Cooper Greathouse getting set to join us up at our vantage point before the boys begin their warm-ups for their inter-squad scrimmage. Well-spoken young ladies there for the Spencer Middle School program. Always happy to talk with our youth, and hopefully they're not too nervous up here. Again, I am not doing play-by-play, folks. You can just enjoy the scrimmage. Trying to keep the notes, keep the score, keep the camera moving. We do invite you to follow all season long with Raider and Lady Raider basketball action. We got a full winter sports season. We've also got a bunch of wrestling to do. And you can find it all here on WVRC. You guys take these. You take these, and then I'm going to have him clip this thing on. Will you clip this on? Boy, I'm trying to pull triple duty. It is not easy. All right, here's what I need. I need the two ladies to give me a test.
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 Okay. And then I got to plug Mr. Schaefer in here and make sure I got him working. Bobby, give me a test.
Test. My arm, dude.
Yeah. Actually, if you can, just hold that thing up to you if you don't mind. I was having some trouble. All right, good. Happy to be joined here by Walton Middle School girls basketball coach Bobby Schaefer. And you brought a couple ladies with us here tonight. Who do we have with us?
Introduce yourselves.
McKinley Patton and Emma Mace.
McKinley Patton and Emma Mace. Well, Bobby, you've been helping out, obviously, for the last few years in this program. Going to mean a little bit different this year. It's going to mean something very special to get through this year and to work with these girls and to teach these girls. Obviously, winning and losing is important. You want to win. But is there a different type of feel to a season like this?
Oh, absolutely, Gray. There's definitely a different feel this season. We really want to make this be the best effort that we have. We've been doing some special things. We did a little media day the other day. The newspaper came out, took some pictures. We actually had like a real deal photo shoot. So we're kind of doing some things to make it feel like it's a little more special than normal. Absolutely.
So what are we going to see this year from this Walton Middle School girls team? What is the style going to be? What are some of the things that you can rely on early on in the season? What are your strengths? What are things that you'd like to work on as the season goes?
Well, I think our strengths this year, we definitely have skilled positions this year. It's not new to everyone. I mean, we have 9 returners this year. We have 1 6th grader, so we have 1 new person to the system. The expectations, they're known now. It's not unknown now. We know what we expect out of you, and it's going to be hard to practice, and that's where games are won and lost. They're won and lost there at practice. How hard you pushed in, you'll see that effort in these games.
Well, it's kind of nice to have some of those returners and to be a little more confident, and instead of teaching X's and O's, you're like, hey, we're teaching how to win games, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Last year, fresh start for me, fresh start for them, what I wanted and what I expected. This year, that's known. I mean, we know what we want now. We know what we can do. I mean, I see it every day at practice now. When we exercise it in a game, now that's going to be something new, but I see how hard they work. I see their skill every day. I hope they show everyone else their skill and show their drive and their passion for the game.
Well, we got a couple ladies here with drive and passion. Is McKinley Patton, is that correct? And Emma Mace. Now, Emma, I know you quite well. But I want to talk to you all about the season that is upcoming. How long have both of you been playing the sport of basketball?
I've played since my 5th grade year. So this will be my 4th year, I believe.
I have played basketball since 4th grade, I believe. So this is my 5th year.
Okay, and you guys are both 8th graders?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, so you guys are getting ready to head here, right?
Yep.
Does that provide you any excitement or nerves?
Yes.
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both?
I'm ready to be here.
Well, McKinley, what is your position on the floor? What do you specialize at?
I'm the point guard. And on defense, I'm at the top, like on a wing.
So you're going to be the one running the show on offense for your girls. Does that put any pressure on you? Are you confident in your abilities to do this?
When I'm coming down the court, getting ready to call a play, I get a little nervous. I'm like, oh gosh, are they going to want this play? Are they going to remember how to do it? But then we get in the hang of it, and at practice, when we practice it a lot, I feel like we do good, and I'm ready to get into games and show people how they work.
You're just tired of playing each other. You want to play somebody else. Emma, you said you've been playing this sport for 5 years. Obviously, you've grown. Are you an inside presence? Are you a player on the inside?
Well, yes, Emma's kind of stepping into a new role this year. She is really, she's been working a lot with the ball, handling the ball a lot. Like, you're going to see Emma kind of play more as like a small forward and as a guard at times. So,
Kind of wondering. When I asked her, she's an inside presence. She's like, I don't know. So you're kind of a hybrid player. Then you're inside, outside. You're kind of where Coach Schaefer needs you, huh?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: what's the best part of your game? What do you think is your best strong suit in basketball?
Probably just being able to advance the ball in some spots. Like, there's some spots you can see that's open, and just being able to find that hole and go for it.
Okay. Well, it's going to be a special year, obviously, Coach. We wish you all the best of luck. I hope it is fun. I hope it's entertaining. I hope you guys put some wins on the board. That'll be awesome.
that's the name of the game.
And if nothing else, I hope that the community rallies around this team and enjoys the time.
Yeah, I hope they do as well. I mean, it's a bittersweet season. We hate to see it start. We probably know how it's going to end, but we're going to do some things, and we can't change that outcome. That's not in our wheelhouse to change that outcome, but we can change the outcome on the scoreboard for us.
Absolutely.
That's something that is absolutely in our wheelhouse.
Wonderful. Well, I couldn't think of a cooler guy to run it back this year, Coach Bobby Schaefer. Thank you, guys. Thank you, ladies. We wish you the best of luck this year.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Absolutely. That is Coach Bobby Schaefer of the Walton Middle School girls team. McKinley Patton and Emma Mace joining us as well as we finished up the Roane County girls and the freshman boys scrimmage on the two 10-minute quarters. So now the boys team getting ready to go. And we've got a little bit of time here looking. I did have Will Odell, Dalton Wilson, Cooper Greathouse set to go, but we're a little bit behind on the time. We had them scheduled at 7:10. It's already 7:21. I do have Braden Miller scheduled as well, and Coach Hammock. I also have some of the ladies. Going to let them relax for a few seconds here before we get going. If I have a chance, I'll pull some of these guys aside. Very good crowd here tonight for the Meet the Squad nights for basketball action here in Roane County. So hang tight with me. Going to get our next set of players up here in just a second. Check 1, 2. Check. Check 1, 2. Can you all hear me in the headsets? Yeah. All righty, good. Well, I am going to swing the camera around and I'm going to lean back to make sure I am not in view of said camera. And very happy to be joined by 3 of the returners, 3 of the leaders coming into the 2025-2026 campaign. From nearest to farthest, we have Anna Tolley, we have Ella Keene, and we have Amelia Pope. Ladies, number 1, thank you for joining us up here. I'll start with you, Anna. Here we go. Senior season. This just seems like it went too fast on my end. Obviously, you have big dreams and goals when it comes to the sport of basketball, but how do you compartmentalize that into what you want to accomplish this year with this team?
You know, I've been working so hard on my offensive game, and I just want to bring it this season to help us go far, but they work just as hard as I do, and the defense part, I think for almost all of us it comes naturally, so just my offense.
Well, I think it is a good thing that your defense comes naturally. All of you last year, when the offense wasn't working, were always able to stay in ball games by relying on incredible defense. And Anna, you can speak to this. It's not just 1 or 2 of you on the floor. The team defense that you all play keeps those scores low and gives you a chance.
100%. I mean, our defense is just what we take pride in, and I believe, I think all of us do, like, defense wins ball games, and that's how we win.
Ella, I am going to go back early last year in basketball, right before a game started. I was watching you out on the foul line. You were working on that high post move and driving to the hole. I remember when you first started working on that move, you could barely finish.
Yeah.
You became a force throughout the season with that move. That's a testament to how hard you were able to work on that throughout the season. Was it that developed the confidence in you last year? Because you became a very important part of that varsity last year.
Well, I think we just worked with it over and over again at practice. I knew that's where I was going to be on the court. So, like my former coach, Jay, he worked with me before every game, helping me get my moves down, and then we split up the post guards, and we work on high post a lot.
Well, I knew coming into last year that you, for a long time in middle school, were kind of like a guard and you were an outside shooter, so to try to transition into an inside player isn't the easiest thing to do, but you've done a very good job at it.
Thank you.
I hope you've had enough time in between all the other things you're doing to keep working on that as well. And then we send it down to the far side. She's the quiet assassin is what I'm going to call her. I've called you Animated Tully. I haven't figured something out for you yet, Ellen. The quiet assassin, because to get Amelia Pope to say a word is very difficult. But to get her to score 10 points in a matter of 35 seconds seems to happen a lot. Amelia, I got to go back to that. That was something that was just shared, that video recently. Did you have time to think during that moment when you were scoring at a rate that I've not seen?
No, not really. I mean, I think it's mostly luck.
Mostly luck. I'm going to say no luck involved there. You've really developed your shooting touch over last year as a freshman. How much confidence does that give you coming into just your second season as a varsity player?
Yeah, I feel like it gives a lot because once you see shots like starting to go in, it like gets you more in a groove, and then you feel better about what you're doing.
Well, one thing you're also able to do is run in the fast break. What I've loved to see is Anna, it's not just you, it's whoever's got the ball being able to run. But it seemed to me last year a lot that, Amelia, you were the one that was releasing, and you would get down the floor and you would be able to finish with contact at the rim. Is that something you take pride in as well?
I mean, yeah, I feel like the quicker you get down the court, the quicker you can score. So.
And obviously, defense is the name of the game for all three of you. What are the expectations for the two of you? I'll talk to Anna here in a second about it. What are your individual expectations first for this year, Amelia?
Just to be a good teammate and just kind of slow things down because I feel like we get sped up pretty easily. And yeah.
Try to stay relaxed on the floor.
Yeah.
That's easier said than done, obviously. Ella, obviously you made such a great big leap last year to this year. What are your expectations personally this year?
I would like to gain more confidence as a post and just keep it together. I feel sometimes I get sporadic and I don't take care of the ball as well as I should, but I would like to do better with that this year.
Hopefully you can do that this year. Anna, obviously, what are your individual expectations coming into this season? I would say that you probably hate missing free throws more than any human being I've ever seen miss a free throw.
You know me so well. I do. I cannot stand missing a free throw. It's probably my biggest pet peeve. It really makes me mad, but definitely have my free throw percentage high. I want it to be pretty high this year. And just take care of the ball, slow down, run our offenses. In the past, I would get sped up and I would forget to call a play, and I could just tell everyone else on my team was sped up. So just keep everyone calm and run everything smooth.
So as a team, ladies, what is the ultimate goal for you guys?
Making it to state.
Yeah, state tournament, for sure.
You guys have been ever so close over your 4 years.
Yeah.
You've been close and you've gotten knocked out in times you didn't think you should have been knocked out. So this is your last hurrah.
Yeah.
You want it badly. These ladies are going to help out, obviously.
Oh, yes.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining us. You're well-spoken, even though Pope doesn't talk much. You guys are well-spoken. You look fine. Don't worry.
Oh.
You just played 20 minutes of basketball. No big deal. We wish you the best of luck, girls. We're going to be right there with you throughout the season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wonderful stuff between those three, Anatoly, Ella Keene, and Amelia Pope. I'm going to get the scores up here. It is the inter-squad scrimmage for the boys. Give me just a second. Thank you, ladies.
Oh, thank you.
Join the inter-squad scrimmage between Roane County's varsity boys. Right now tied at 8 apiece. We've talked to a lot of different coaches and some players throughout. Just got a chance to talk with 3 of those leaders from the Lady Raider basketball team, the senior Anna Tolley, and then the underclassmen in Ella Keene and Amelia Pope. As we finish up this first 10 minutes of the boys scrimmage. Try to pull multiple duty here. Very happy to be joined by the coaching staff at Roane County High School for the Lady Raiders. We've got head coach Shandy White. I can't believe this is your 3rd year already, Shandy. That just blows my mind.
Me too.
Seems like yesterday it was your first season. Of course, you're joined by Laura Matheny. This is this your 3rd year as well, Laura?
Yep, time flies when you're having fun.
And you found a straggler with you.
Yeah, I am here.
You found a former teammates and Lady Raider great. Shauna Martin is on the squad this year. I'll start with you, Shandy. Obviously, last season did not finish the way you guys wanted to. You bring back most of the squad, and obviously they've got big plans for this year. How do you make those big plans come to fruition?
You gotta believe it, and they gotta believe it. The more that we believe that we can, then we can. We got to put all the self-doubt and all that to the side. We got to come out and play every single night as hard as we possibly can. We got to come into practice and stack days and, prepare like we want to be in Charleston at the end of the season. And it's already started. It started back in May, whenever we started getting in the gym and, they started working on their game in the off season, and they've taken it extremely serious. We've put a lot of time in, and I'm really excited to see what we're able to accomplish this year.
Laura, I come to you now. What is your role as a coach this year? Obviously, Jermaine's not with us now, so have you seen an increased role? Has your role changed as an assistant coach?
It has changed dramatically. We do miss Coach Jay this year, but
all right, very happy. We are going to draw for our gun raffle winner for the men's.
we are looking forward to moving forward. That's where Shauna has really stepped up and helped me to help coach. We, I have to step into really working with those guards where he worked with them primarily last year, and Shauna was an amazing guard. So we've been working together to try to identify their weaknesses, brainstorm, and just ask the girls, what are you needing from us? And we've just been trying to address bring their skill level up, working as strongly on offense as we have on defense. I feel like we're a really strong defensive team, so now we're just trying to capitalize on those opportunities as offensive players and see ourselves as offensive players. We do have a lot of self-doubt, but we are a shooting team, and we can really capitalize on those opportunities if we just have each other's backs.
I bring in Shauna. You're back in Spencer, West Virginia. You're coaching. Is this the first time you've ever coached at the high school level, or have you been coaching before?
No, I actually coached back in 2003. I coached freshman basketball, and I coached the volleyball team, helped coach the volleyball team. So, but since then, first time back in.
and you're back at the alma mater, which is kind of a neat thing to be a part of a program, but it's even neater to be a part of a program with these two. So you guys got history together. So what has your role been as you come in here as a third coach for Coach White?
I'm just here to help, assist. Like Coach Laura said, we have been working on the offensive side. Our defense is impeccable, so we want to get that offense leveled up to that level of the defense. So we've just been making key adjustments, working on that. Like Coach said, trying to replace the self-doubt with confidence and get that level up as well. So just been working with that a lot.
You know, Shandy, I think about that self-doubt, and you and I spoke numerous times after games last year, but you shared a post just recently of a time when Amelia Pope scored 10 points in about 35 seconds, and I remember you saying to me after the game, if she had nearly as much confidence in herself as we have in her, she would shoot lights out, and that's just something that comes, I think, with time.
Yeah, I mean, we got to think about it, right? So we have a lot of the roster back, but think about how young we are. Amelia, when she put that performance on last year, she was a baby, a freshman. So we asked young girls last year to play big roles in big pressure situations. And sometimes the stage and the bright lights can be real big. But the more times and the more reps and the more opportunities they get out there on the court, I think that's when the confidence comes. Also, I think all the time we put in the off season is going to allow them to feel more prepared when they get on the court, and it's already showing. She, is continuing to shoot regardless of makes or misses. She's really getting downhill this year. She's going to add a lot to our offense, as all of them, because we're going to need Kylie, we're going to need Josie. I mean, you think about some role players from last year are going to step up in major roles this year. And so everybody's going to have to play their part for us to be successful. We can't do it with one or two. We have to have a collective unit out there at all times that's going to give everything they got. And if we need a breather, we got people that are going to have to be ready to come in. And so I'm really excited because, again, yes, practice is I'm pretty hard on them, but at the same time, it's because I just want them to know that they're better than mediocre. So we have to continue to put our foot on the gas, and prepare like we want to go to Charleston, and then also in return breathe life into them. So allow them the opportunity to know practice is a safe place. Hey, this is something new we just learned today. It's going to take time, and it's okay that it's going to take time. As long as we continue to not give up on ourselves, we're going to be just fine.
Well, obviously, the name of the game with you guys is defense, defense, and defense. So those practices really kind of have to be difficult because you guys have to prepare your girls to go as hard as they do defensively and still be able to manage offensively.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
that pretty much sums up practice. Get used to being uncomfortable. Get comfortable being uncomfortable and just give it your all. And one thing, Drew, we can say about these ladies is they have never came to practice and said, hey, Coach, I'm not doing that today. These girls come with an open and loving serving heart, and they are ready to soak up anything that we ask them to do, and they're going to try it. And like Coach said, she tells them, hey, this is the first time we've done this. It's okay if you don't get it the first time. Our girls are perfectionists. They give it their all. They do not like making mistakes, and I can appreciate that. But they are the most hardworking group of young ladies that I have ever come across, and I believe that there's nobody in the state working harder than what we are right now.
Well, I know that the expectations are high. I know that there's a little unfinished business from last year. I talked with Anna Tolley, who, again, is the lone senior on this squad, and I said, you've been close every single year to big things. I said, obviously last year didn't turn out the way you wanted to, but you've been close. I said, what are your personal goals and then team goals? Number one, she said, stop missing free throws. She was one of the best in the OKC all year. She still couldn't stand the fact that she wasn't at 98%.
But they're perfectionists.
But she and the other two girls that were up here said, the ultimate goal is Charleston. And that continues to be the goal that you guys have set here at Roane County High School.
Hey, it's got to be. I mean, if there's no reason to put in all the time and effort that they do, there's no reason to come in here and work as hard as they possibly can if we can't have big dreams and big goals like that. We have to stop making ourselves small because we are built for big things. So, again, I know that I speak on it a lot. It's not to add pressure to their plate. It's just to let them know, hey, I truly believe we are capable. Do you believe? You have to believe. I have to believe. As long as we believe, we can make it happen. Now, hey, you can go out there and do everything right and still lose the ball game. But again, you can't go into it with any doubt. We have to continue to raise the bar in practice. And I think if we can do that, that should be the goal every year. And this year, more than any year, I truly believe it's possible.
Well, you got a good staff with you, Shandy. Girls, thank you. Girls, ladies, thank you. I've been talking to young girls and boys all evening. I appreciate that you guys put so much effort forth to putting this thing on. It's a cool thing for the kids, for the community. And as always, thanks for inviting me to stuff.
And thank you for always supporting our community. We greatly appreciate you supporting the youth and the community of Roane County.
Would not miss it.
And surrounding counties.
Oh, of course. Yeah, we're going crazy over here at WVRC.
Hey, yeah, and I'll just say thank you to everybody that came out tonight. What a great opportunity to give our community some life in basketball. These kids work extremely hard during this season, and I love the fact that we can come out here and give them an opportunity to get their name called and have people cheer for them. So appreciate you, and we look forward to seeing you at a ball game.
First game of the year, when is it?
December 3rd. We got a scrimmage tomorrow, so we play Point Pleasant tomorrow in a scrimmage. We have a home scrimmage this upcoming Monday, December 1st, against Wahama. So if you'd like to come out to that, it'll be here at the Castle, December 1st against Wahama. And then we go to Braxton County, December 3rd to kick it off.
We will be there with them for that December 3rd game opener of the season. Thank you, Coach White.
Thank you.
Coach Matheny and Coach Martin from the Lady Raider basketball program. Going to finish it up. We've got hopefully a chance to talk with the Raider men's basketball coaches and maybe a couple of the players. They may be a little tired after this, but enjoy the second half here, and we will continue as we can.